everyone, how are you doing? Good to have you around. Welcome to Conversations. It's going to be awesome. I'll be asking questions on relationship generally, single, married, those general questions on relationship. I know you are going to love it. It's going to be real life, practical, interesting ones. And I know you're going to get blessed. All I need you to do is very simple. Like, share, comment. I send it to somebody that knows that needs something. I just wanted to listen to people and just ask questions. Several things are facing us these days that we need answers to. Join me on this journey. You'll be blessed today.
Off the bat, the biggest question is marriage the end?
Marriage is not the end. It's not the end. But it's a process towards having a fulfilled life. A lot of people have issues with that. As if marriage is the end, is a destination. Marriage is not a destination. Marriage is a means that can help you to have a good journey in life. So a lot of people have this problem that they just see that once I just get married, everything is done. And most of those kind of people, when they get married, they still have struggles because in themselves they are not complete. We say marriage is one meet one marry one, and they become one. Now, if you look at marriage as your savior, the problem you will have is that when you have now gotten married, you realize that marriage has its own issues, like life used to have, and those issues are continuous. So, number one, marriage is not the end. Marriage is part of the journey to those things and the journey in life that you'll have to achieve. So marriage is some of the things all those will pass through to just help you to have a good life. So what would happen when you get married? When you get married, you get what the Bible says. It says that it's not good for man to be alone. You get someone that will help you along the journey of life. Carry your burdens with you, carry your load with you, fight your battles with you, see life the same perspective as you see life. Want to go on your journeys with you, and you want to go on his ease with him, and you do go on a journey together. So at the end of the day, marriage is like an adventure, getting an adventure partner to go on life journey together. Now you must have a life to go to that the person will join you in going there. So marriage is not the end. Marriage is just an adventure together in which you don't know where life will take you, or you are going into where life will take you, and you have somebody to go alongside with you. So that's how I put it. Marriage is not the end. Marriage is getting an adventure partner on life's journey.
So singles, getting married is not the end though. There's so much more to this marriage. Okay, to our next question. This is a very peculiar question that some people avoid asking.
Okay.
And I feel it is essential that we actually ask them. Is prenup good or bad?
Okay, so I'll speak from two contexts. So a prenup is I would say alien to the African culture.
Okay, true.
Because it's a Western thing.
True.
But it's becoming a reality now as people have started, where the reality of what the Western thing is getting close by. One. Then number two, you're having a lot of women, ladies as well, that even before they got married, they have coins.
Oh yeah.
And there are also the guys that are trying to protect themselves. So we also have the issue of it started going an issue when people started moving into the Western world, and they are trying to protect their wealth. And also we have people that are raised in those kind of cultures who also are trying to create their wealth. So this is how I would put it. Now, my own side to it will be prenup should not be a thing, should not be a barrier.
Okay.
But I've also noticed over a period of time, supporting those that are for it, the fact that people also are not sure is it my money you are marrying or you are marrying me. So where I will put it up is, number one, what kind of foundation do you guys have in your relationship? Number one. Number two, if one or two of them are not comfortable, which I don't feel should be the case in marriage, I feel there should be some element of comfortability. If you are not comfortable, some people will say do it, and I don't say big deal, because if you are not comfortable, you are not comfortable. Now, because in some of these issues, when it comes to prenup and all those things, it has to do with what are you comfortable with at the end of the day. Now, for somebody that you meet yourself and you have from the foundations I'm from, prenup is not an issue because we are total. Now, but somebody that doesn't come from my foundation or has concerns, and these days, one of the problems that's going these days, the concern is not even from the person, it's from the family.
Okay.
There is a family concern. Maybe somebody, you have family interests. Person has family interests, has family well backing you up. When that comes into play, it puts that. But the problem is that when you put prenup into it and you start building the foundation of a relationship, which is trust. When you start cracking the trust foundation, you start having issues. So at the end of the day, prenup I would say prenup should not be an issue, but it becomes an issue for you. Have a conversation about it before you get married. And this is what I would say. Have a conversation, number one. But number two, I would say that if both of you don't agree on whatever step you choose to take, because in as much as I say that, I won't be total about saying that it's right or it is wrong. But there are some situations where it's just real. It's people have experienced things like that where prenup has destroyed a family, while other people have seen that when prenup came up, the person that was trying to pretend showed his full color, and when he showed his full color, then they realized that it didn't work. So number one, I would say your foundation is important. What kind of foundation the marriage you have into relationship, that's important. Then number two, what are you comfortable with that will not affect the foundations, your trust as a family and your relationship. When your trust and trusting one another start getting affected, no matter what you do, sooner than later, that building will come.
Because the reason for the question is people are always of the opinion that prenup is you setting your marriage up for divorce, is you setting up your marriage for breakup. So if you don't sign a prenup, there's an assumption that it's because you, just like you said, you trust that person and you don't have a feeling or you don't have the fear that there is a possibility of breaking that marriage.
In as much as, you see, the side to it is this. So if you have some foundations where the trust is strong, then you feel like you're going to it. But also some people have entered relationships whereby they entered with a lot of trust, but they got into there and they realized that things happened in marriage and a few things happened that they disrupted the marriage and disrupted trust. Now, where I am is the foundation of trust is there. And there are several people that are watching us. So there are people that believe, there are people that are for and there are people that are against it.
Yeah.
But the question should be, what's your foundation like? What do you believe in? I believe in the first place, marriage is a leap of faith. In the same way, I'm not sure what the future will look like financially. That's also the same way I'm not sure what your health will look like in the future. It's a leap of faith. Because I didn't open you up to check how your lungs were, how your kidneys were, how your liver are. I leaped into it knowing, believing the best. Now, can everybody take that leap of faith? No. Not everybody can take that leap of faith. The same way there is a health, the also same way there is a financial. So we take a leap of faith, believing the best of one another, and believing that whatever is ours. Now, it's a leap of faith, believing. Believing that we are believing. Now, do we believe that there is going to be long life? Yes, I believe there is long life. Are there challenges along the way? Yes, there are challenges along the way.
Yeah.
So, what's your foundation? What's our trust quotient with one another? I believe that's where, because also trust is come from where we are coming from. So there are people that have had very bad experiences. For example, if you see somebody that is a heir apparent to a fortune, for example, it's not entering marriage like entering marriage blind. The family is telling you are entering marriage with your eyes open.
Yeah.
What do you get in? What did you get in? You know, what are you backed up with? Are you backed up with a trust? Are you backed up with a prenup is there and all that? And you know, you hear a lot of things that make you feel like, oh, maybe they should have done this, maybe should have done that. But I feel that the question there is trust, the part of it, and the foundation of your relationship. Those are the two major things that are there.
Thank you.